Everybody, I'm Ty. Welcome back to New Yucca Creek Homestead. We're a family of 5 in Oklahoma. Let's go check on our chickens and see how they're doing. While we're walking down here, I'll tell you guys a little truck update. So I've been called. They're going to order a new valve body replacement. It's on back order, but they are going to let me take my truck, so that's good. Coming down here to check on the chickens. We had an unfortunate day today. One of our guineas died. I don't know what's going on. I don't really know what happened with her, but we try to let them free range as much as we can. They kind of just hang out. They don't really bother anything. So I don't know if you guys remember, but we had an issue. We had something get in, and we thought that something was coming after our chickens at night. So you can see they're getting bigger. Those are still babies. We've got nice, pretty sunflowers for them to hang out around, lots of shade. Silver Wyandottes hanging out. They live a pretty good life for a chicken, I think. I tried feeding them organic chicken feed this time. It was not cheap. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing that. This is our cellar over here. I gotta finish cleaning it off. They like to come over here and hang out for some reason. Let's go check and see if we got any eggs. So our chicken house is doing pretty good. We got the netting stuff put on it last time, or a few videos ago. Still hanging out. I don't think anything's getting in here. Oh, let's see how many eggs we got. There's 1, 2. I don't really think they're using these nesting boxes. 3, 4. You guys have any suggestions about why do we have too much hay in there? Looks like 4 eggs today. So we'll get these. We need to bring them back some water, get them watered, and we need to go check on the cows. Hey, before we go check on the cows, I am begging you, begging. Please help us get to 1,000 subscribers. That is my year-end goal. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. Please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe. We want to keep bringing videos to you guys about our life and all the stuff going on. Deer season's coming up. You're not going to want to miss that. We got a lot of stuff to plant. We got a lot of deer to watch. We got a lot of cows to feed. So it's going to be an action-packed winter, fall time, and tag along with us. But right now, I got to put some air in my 4-wheeler tire that's constantly flat. We got to go fly spray the cows, feed them a little bit of feed, see what's going on. So I haven't seen my bull in a minute, and it's a little context here. You say, man, what do you mean you haven't seen your bull in a minute? I haven't seen my bull in a minute. I haven't seen him in a few days because this is the first week that first week that I'm back to work. Kirsten goes to work next week. So it's a little bit harder to check on stuff back to work, but going right now, her and the boys are at a back to school deal. Let's get that tire aired up and we'll go check on them. I think God did me a solid this week. So I mentioned my bull earlier, and it's because I was a little bit worried. I've had this bull since 2021. He's part of the family, and I bought him when he was a little guy. I think he was like 18 months old. I bought him with some heifers. He's been a super good bull, and I was worried about him because a few days ago he had a limp, and I didn't know what the heck was going on.
And then he was just gone for a few days. And like I said, I just came back to work. It's been kind of hard to get down here and check on him. And I was worried. I flew my drone up. I looked for him. I was like, man, did he die? Here he is. He's back. Not limping at all. I don't know. I think sometimes we're tested, maybe. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If he would have died, I was really thinking about selling our cows. That's how big of a deal it is. Buying a new bull right now would cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and cows are really expensive right now. So that was a really big deal. So I'm glad to see that he's up and around. So I brought him some cubes. We're gonna hit him with some fly spray, check on everybody, and we'll get to it. We are missing one cow, but I think I saw her the other day on a different part of the place. So let me drop them some cubes and we'll get them eating, and then we'll hit them with some fly spray. Okay, so the plan for tomorrow, we're gonna come over here to this place and we are gonna brush hog, because those are a bunch of weeds. And I'd love to be corrected if I'm wrong, but I feel like the weeds are just gonna choke out any grass I'm trying to grow. So the plan is wake up early as you can get up with a 2-month-old baby, and go get my truck. Then I gotta go get some diesel, because I'm not in the fancy fuel transfer tank club yet. And I gotta go get some diesel, and then I gotta put it in my tractor, and then we're gonna spend a few hours over here brush hogging. It's gonna look like I am, like a turtle speed on brush hogging this, because the hogs have made a mess over on this place. It is incredibly rough. And I got that one cow that I saw the other day. She's kind of hiding in the back of this place. This is my in-laws' place. We lease it from them, and it's right down the road from our house, and it's very heavily wooded. It's good ground, but it's very heavily wooded, and there's a lot of places for a cow to hide, especially when she's had a calf. Kind of tough to find them in all these trees. So we're gonna do that tomorrow, and hopefully make some good progress on it. We'll see you guys then.
Never been a sinner, I never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus. So you know that when I die, it's gonna set me up with the Spirit in the sky. Oh, set me up with the Spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die.
And so it's the next day. We're over here mowing. We are getting beat up a little bit. I'm going about 2.5 miles an hour, and it is rough. This is back where we filmed that video of the pigs when we saw them running through the woods, and they have done a number on this place. It is rough stuff. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do to fix it. Maybe bring a big drag over here next spring and see if running a drag over it helps. But golly, it is so rough. It's a pretty warm August day here in Oklahoma. It's not quite as hot as it usually gets. We're not in the 110, 115, but we're up around 100. It's pretty warm, so we're taking advantage of the cab on the tractor to try to get this stuff mowed. My thinking is if I can knock down these weeds, it'll help in the long run, but I'm starting to think we need to, well, it's not starting to think, I've been thinking it for years, but I never do it. We need to be spraying. Spraying would do a lot of good for us, but man, this is really rough.
It's a little bit later in the afternoon, and I just realized that we have not checked for eggs yet today. So I figured we'd come down here, check for eggs, and see if we got anything in our traps that we set last night. We've been having a real problem with our chickens hiding their eggs from us. Or I don't know if they're hiding them or if they're just not laying. as many as I think that they should. Yesterday we only got 4 eggs, and we've got way more than 4 chickens. So, well, it doesn't look like we've got anything in our traps. We'll have to set our traps again tonight and see if we can get him. When I came down here, I guess it's probably been like a week ago, to check for eggs. I mean, this coon was huge, like the fattest coon I've probably ever seen. And he was right here, like right in the doorway of the chicken house. And he's already eaten at least 1, maybe 2 chickens, maybe more than that, but that many for sure. And so we definitely need to get him out of here. What are you doing, girls? Are y'all hot? It's okay, it's okay. Oh, we've got one laying right there. I won't mess with you. Looks like we've got 4 eggs right there, 1 egg right there. Sorry, guys. All right, lady. I'm not gonna take those eggs yet. I don't think. I'm gonna let her finish doing what she's doing, and then we'll come back. That way I don't mess her up. All right, we'll come back again a little bit later this evening and see if everyone's done laying their eggs.
What'd you say?
Let's sit with Mama.
You want to sit with Mama?
There's the big boys. That good stuff. It's all right.
They got a little ways to go before they're big. That?
They know we're here. Here they are.
There's a bunch tonight.
Mm-hmm. That one's a big one.
That one?
Mm-hmm. Where's y'all's friend? Y'all eat him?
I don't think they're eating him. We need like a submarine to go down there and find him.
I feel like these guys have grown above. He's here. See him?
Of course, the catfish have it stirred up. I think
There he
there
is.
he is right there.
Oh my gosh. I want him to come up here so bad. Come here, buddy.
He's eating that stuff on the bottom. I think he's eating the food he thinks.
I just want to see how big he is.
Well, his tail is like that long.
I mean, he's definitely bigger than the catfish.
He's right there. So close.
Sort of looks like a betta fish. Come up here.
Oh man. He's big.
That scare y'all? Something is biting the crap out of me.
Flies. Horse flies.
Where'd you go?
He's right there. Do they have context for what they're looking at?
I don't know. You tell him.
There's a koi fish in here. His tail section is at least that long. I mean, I would think he's that big. And we got him whenever we put these catfish in here. He was just like an oddball in the bag when we bought the catfish. He just happened to make his way in there, and he's huge. But we've only seen like this much of him because the water's too cloudy. He doesn't come to the top like the catfish do. Come on, Lucy. Lucy and Otis going for a evening swim. Guys, we got a pond problem. I don't know what's going on, but this pond is not staying full. I don't know. It's doing worse. It's doing the worst of any pond I've ever had done. We got some buck tracks. Mr. Buck's been coming down here and getting him a drink of water. Then we got some humongous Lucy and Otis tracks, and Otis gonna roll in the dirt. Lucy, is that good water? The water here is like really clear, but we got something going on. Look at that. Look at that over there. It's not good at all. Kind of what I really wanted to show you guys was look at this. Look at this creek bottom down here. How tall it's getting. It's getting like taller. It's getting as tall as the four-wheeler. And my question is, Is that going to be good or bad for deer season? I feel like planting stuff whenever it's so tall, I don't know. It's going to be tough. I feel like that's a lot of bedding, for the deer, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know if I should come in here and mow it all down or if I should leave it. I don't know. Questions. So another day in the tractor here. I didn't feel very good yesterday, and I just felt worse and worse throughout the day. So I had kind of a long day Friday, and I think it may be catching up with me. I kind of still don't feel very good today, but we're going to get back to it, and we're going to go down in the creek bottom, and we're going to brush hog a little bit, try to clean up. Need to mow a path from the gate to the very back.
Prepare yourself, you know it's a must. Gotta have a friend in Jesus. So you know that when you die, He's gonna recommend you to the Spirit in the sky. Won't recommend you to the Spirit in the sky. That's where you're gonna go when you die. When you die and you lay it to rest, you're gonna go to the place that's the best.
Man, so this grass is really thick and tall, and I was cruising along, and our neighbors Tony and Jamie, before we bought this place, they staked out beaver holes, which is where like the beavers have come in and from the bank and dug holes. And I was cruising along, and I don't know if I missed it or what, or if the post is gone, but tractor just about fell off in that big beaver hole. So we're gonna have to get a T-post and get it marked. I don't know if it had a T-post in it at one time, but my goal eventually is to bring dirt over here, and oh my gosh, there's another one. So yeah, the goal eventually is to bring yep, see, here's the T-post that was there. I don't know why I don't know if I ran it over at some point, but I don't know what's going on with that. It was probably just not in there far enough and I ran it over. That's not good, but anyway, I need to bring dirt over here and refill those holes. Okay, I'm really excited about this. I want to show you guys what I've been working on. So here's what I've mowed out for our food plot for this year on our Uyaka Creek place. I would guess this to be roughly 1/3 of an acre to 1/2 an acre. So what I'm thinking is I've brush hogged over there. That could be like a trail for the deer to come in or leave. I brush hogged over there. That could be a trail for the deer to come or leave. The creek is on the back side of this right here. And I brush hogged a spot over here to put the feeder, nice big pecan tree to put our camera on. Going that way. A neighbor isn't very far over there. They don't have anyone hunting on them. And then I've left that kind of grown up stuff to be a little bit of cover and concealment for them. We'll plant this in a really nice fall food plot blend. I'm really excited about it, but what I'm really kind of thinking, that is about a 15, that up there is about an elevated spot of probably 15 to 20 feet. And we could go up there, put a ground blind, get there super quiet and easy, and overlook all this stuff. I'm gonna take a pole saw and maybe cut a few limbs off of that tree, but I think this could be super cool. If we got any deer nerds watching, I'd love to hear what y'all think, but I'm trying to leave some cover and concealment grass for them to make them feel more comfortable. But very excited. We didn't really see a deer on this place last year, so if we could get a nice buck coming in, that would be a huge improvement. I will say, for anyone who doesn't feel comfortable, with hunting and doesn't like seeing animals get hurt and all that stuff, we do so much for these deer that would never get done if we weren't hunting them. If we didn't love hunting them and taking our kids and You know, this is how I grew up. My grandpa taking me hunting, and it's a big part of our life. And the deer benefit tremendously from, you know, sportsmen managing them and providing them nutrition. There's so much, you know, legislation that happens because people want to keep our animals alive so that we can continue hunting them. And so we love the deer, but we also love deer hunting. It's kind of a complicated deal, but I just wanted to take a second and say we love the deer too. We love animals too, and we're not out here just trying to kill things. We genuinely enjoy it. It's very peaceful, and we enjoy seeing them and planning stuff for them and managing our land for them, and so it really means a lot to us. Okay, so there's the pond, and then obviously there's the field where we were at. Look right there with that perfect view. That's all where our food plot's gonna be. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's awesome. This is the top of that hill. We could put our ground blind right here, and I mean, we're just right there. Wow, that's awesome. Don't mind my brush pile with my bags in it. I gotta burn that. That'll be burned before long. Looks super cool. And you can also see across the creek. See across the creek, it's right over there. Man, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I've been over here mowing at this place we leased for a few hours. I'm worn out. The pigs have been in here and it is rough, but it looks so much better than it did. So hopefully that gives it a chance to be a little bit better pasture. I think next spring I've got to come in here and hit it with a drag. That way it's not quite as rough, because it beats you up. Come back next week. We'll see you then. Please like, please subscribe. Have a great week.